What is going on, NFL fans? Jay all day, back again for a mock draft. This time we're going to concentrate on the NFC North. The Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, and the Lions. This division should be a lot of fun to watch this year. Don't forget, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's mock it. In this mock draft for the NFC North, we're going to concentrate on the first 3 rounds of this draft. Okay. Caleb Williams seems to be the guy going to Chicago. I think he's the most polished, the most consistent quarterback in this draft. He needs a little work against the blitz, but Caleb Williams is going to fit well with Chicago. They brought in DeAndre Swift, Keenan Allen. They brought in a ton of weapons for him to work with, and we'll see if we can land one of those top receivers when they draft again at number 9. But with this number 1 pick, I'm going with Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears. For this mock draft, the Vikings traded up to number 5 with the Chargers. They gave up 11 and 23 to move up to 5 to pick their guy. I think they're going to go with J.J. McCarthy. I think he has the skill set to be a solid NFL quarterback. He is a very young 21, but the dude's really, really good, man. He's got good clean throwing motion, good mobility. He's not afraid to throw it in tight windows. They didn't ask a lot of him at Michigan because they have that power run offense, but I love J.J. McCarthy here for the Vikings. The Bears are on the clock at number 9. They could go a ton of different ways. They can go corner, they can go edge, they can address the D-line, but I think we want to give Caleb Williams a wide receiver that's going to be team controllable for the next 5 years, just like Caleb Williams at a very modest salary. Yeah, they have Keenan Allen. That's awesome. But Keenan Allen's only going to play for another 2 years, so Rome Odunze is going to the Bears at number 9. All right, everyone, the Packers are up at pick 25, and I think they really need a cornerback. To me, it's between TJ Tampa and Kamari Lassiter from Georgia. I just love TJ Tampa's size. He ran around a 4.5 40. He's not super fast, but dude, he's so big and physical, 6'2", 200 pounds. I mean, the dude is a monster. And if you look at all the pros versus the cons, he's got good footwork. He's got long arms. He's very physical. He can attack the run. He loves the big bump and run. He's very, very talented player. And I think he's going underrated in this draft. And I think he's definitely going to go in the first round. I love TJ Tampa to the Packers at pick 25. The Lions are up at pick 29 in the first round, and after losing C.J. Gardner-Johnson to the Eagles, the safety position is a position of concern for me for the Lions. That secondary was terrible in the playoffs. They were terrible in the regular season. Let's bring in one of the best safeties in this entire draft, Tyler Nubin, the safety from Minnesota, 89 grade this past year. Very, very good. When we first look at Tyler Nubin, he's got great size, 6'2", 210 pounds. This dude is a beast, man, absolute beast. 89 grade in 2023. He's consistently improving year after year. 90 coverage grade. Pretty good against the run at 70. Missed tackle rate under 10%. He's a very good player, and this secondary needs all the help it can get. They struggle at corner, and they're really going to struggle at safety. So this is a need pick at pick 29. I like this pick for the Lions. Tyler Nubin, the safety. All right, guys, the Packers are up at pick 41, round 2, pick 9. So the Packers only have 4 interior defensive linemen on their roster right now. So we need some help at the offensive line position. I love Jordan Morgan, the tackle from Arizona. I think he's going to slide into guard at this point when he gets to the NFL. He's got good size, though, 6'6", 320. He's a very solid player. The analysis is good. Nice athlete. Good base, strong hand placement, good core strength, and I think that core strength is really going to help him out when he moves in the guard. They have one good guard on this team, but they need help at center, they need help at guard. They just need some more depth at the offensive line position, and Jordan Morgan is not going to be there much longer. I like this pick for the Packers. The Packers are up again towards the end of the second round, and to me, the Packers linebackers are very mediocre at best, right? Their PFF grades were like in the late 60s out of 80 of all the starters in the NFL this year. So let's add one of the best linebackers in this entire draft. Edgerrin Cooper is going to be a day 1 starter, plug-and-play starter. All the bums that they have playing linebacker for the Packers right now are going to go sit the bench when this guy comes in. I love Edgerrin Cooper to the Packers in this spot. The Lions are up at pick 29 at the end of the second round, and I don't love how the board fell to the Lions at this point, but I want to give them some edge help. Aiden Hutchinson can't do everything by himself. I really, really like Braylon Trice, the edge defender from Washington. Back-to-back 88 grades. He's excellent pass rusher, 90 grade. Needs a little help with the run, but dude, his pass rush win rate, 17.6%. True pass set pass rush grade, amongst the best of the class. This guy's an absolute beast. 6'4", 274. I love his size. Let's pair him up with Aiden Hutchinson and really get after the quarterback. Because if the Lions can get after the quarterback, that takes some pressure off the secondary. The Lions are up again, round 3, pick number 9. And I want to add some more depth to this wide receiver room for the Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown is an absolute superstar, but I want to add somebody else to the room. And I really like this guy, Malachi Corley. In a lot of my mock drafts, people are like, you got to check out this guy. You got to check out this guy. So I went and I checked out the tape, and he's a pretty good player, man. 5'11", 210, so he's probably best suited for the slot. He played 2 years at running back at Western Kentucky, so he's still learning the position a little bit, but he's a raw prospect, right? In the third round, you're not going to get a superstar, but the guy's got incredible hands, and once the ball is in his hands, he can be an absolute superstar. And with Jared Goff and Amon-Ra St. Brown, I think he could be a great complement to this offense. You can line him up anywhere. You can line him up in the backfield because he has that experience. You can swing him out. You can put him in the slot. I like Malachi Corley, the wide receiver. Check out the tape. He's kind of an under-the-radar guy a little bit, but I like him in this spot. All right, the Bears are up at pick 75, round 3, pick 11. I want to add some D-line help. And Devondre Sweat, fallen this far in the draft, a 91 grade last year. Look at these grades. 85 against the pass, 92 versus the run. Man, this guy is an absolute stud. Pass rush win rate, 15%. Run stop rate, 12.8%. All of these numbers are at the top of the class for interior defensive linemen. 6'4", 362. He can really be good against the run. And man, adding him to the Bears, this is a great pick. A really, really good pick. I love this pick for the Bears. All right, the Packers are up. They have pick 88 and pick 91. The Packers currently only have one center on their roster, and he's pretty bush. I really like Cedric Van Pran, the center from Georgia. Very good this year, 77 grade. He played over 850 snaps, and he allowed 0 sacks. So this center from Georgia has only allowed 1 sack in his entire collegiate career. Almost 3,000 snaps. Very, very good. He's just solid everywhere, man. He's going to be a great addition to this team. I love him for the Packers. All right, with the Packers' last pick in the 3rd round, I want to give them some D-line help. And this guy, Christian Boyd from Northern Iowa, has kind of fallen under the radar a little bit. He went to a smaller school, obviously, Northern Iowa, but the last 2 years, over 88 grades. And look, pass rush grade, almost a 90. Run defense grade, 83. True pass set, pass rush grade, 87. If this guy was going to a big school and had numbers like this, he would be a day 1 or a day 2 pick, man. So to fall this late, almost a 4th round pick, and he's played everywhere in the A gap. He's played in the B gap. He's like played everywhere. And look at these numbers towards the end of the season when the games really, really matter. He really came on strong. He's getting better and better. Got really good size, 6'4", 317. I love this pick. Christian Boyd is going to the Packers. All right, NFC North fans, I hope you enjoyed this mock draft. Let's just go over the picks real quick. The Bears got Caleb Williams. J.J. McCarthy went to the Vikings at 5. Rome Odunze goes to the Bears at number 9. The Packers got their corner in TJ Tampa. And the Lions got their safety with Tyler Nubin at pick 29. In the 2nd round, I wanted to address offensive line for the Packers. Jordan Morgan can play tackle and guard. A great pick for the Packers there. Edgerrin Cooper, the linebacker, also went to the Packers. I love Edgerrin Cooper. He's one of my favorite players in the draft. Braylon Trice, the edge defender from Washington, went to the Lions at pick 61. And then Malachi Corley, the underrated wide receiver, goes to the Lions at 73. Devondre Sweat, the interior defensive lineman, goes to the Bears at 75. And then we have Cedric Van Pran, the center from Georgia. He's a really good player. He's really going to help out Jordan Love in that offensive line. And Christian Boyd, the D lineman from Northern Iowa, goes to the Packers at pick 91. There it is, guys. There's my NFC North mock draft for the first 3 rounds. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like my picks? Do you hate my picks? Are there some players that I'm missing for certain teams? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys for tuning in. Peace.